あの日守ると決めた約束はこの胸に全てを失うことで今作れる命があるのなら喜んで全部をあげようこの気持ちが初めての生きがいだ傷跡は隠さないで絶望を武器にして生きると決めたんだよ精一杯この涙かき分け
Yo, what is up, my Nakama? My name is Daniel, and I'm a first year medical student. And today I've got a few things to do, so I'm just going to take you along and show you what a typical day in the life of a first year medical student is. So let's get this day started. So one thing you may have noticed is that I don't eat breakfast. So I've been doing intermittent fasting for about 3 years now, and it kind of really fits my medical school schedule. I think I'll make a separate video about intermittent fasting and kind of what I think of it and whether there's any research that shows if there's any actual health benefits to it. But now I'm gonna head to school. Alright, so I'm driving to school now and I have a few things to do. Generally in the morning I do my Anki, which is like a spaced repetition flashcard type thing that I do in med school. So I do that in the morning, and then I usually watch the lectures or do some board prep material afterwards. So I actually don't physically go to lecture. I think I'm more like time efficient if I watch the lecture at 2 times speed or just read through the lecture notes and study on my own. I'm just kind of more efficient that way. I feel like I retain more of the lecture material if I do that, rather than going to lecture and trying to listen and focus for 2 hours straight. And then at 11:45 I have a test conference call with NASA, which is super exciting. So I started a space medicine interest group at my medical school because I'm kind of interested in aerospace medicine and becoming a NASA flight surgeon. I think that would be really cool, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I started a space medicine group, and one of our alum is a current NASA astronaut. So we organized a sort of conference with him. That's going to be in 2 days, and so I have a test call with NASA at 11:45 just to make sure our connections and everything are all crisp and clear. But that's going to be super exciting, especially for people, you know, who are interested in aerospace medicine, because, you know, space is the future. Coming up on my school here. It's actually a really pretty campus. I enjoyed a lot. It's kind of located in this biotech park type place. Super cool. I really like studying here. All right, so I just finished up the test Skype call with NASA. It's gonna be so cool. They have like a space station overlay in the background, like a green screen. It looks really professional. It's gonna be so cool. So I'm super excited for that event. And yeah, so I'm headed back home now. Usually on light lecture days, I only stay at school from like 8 to 12. And then I'll go back home and eat lunch from around 12 to 1. And then from around 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, I usually study, review the lectures, and do any Anki cards that I haven't done yet. And then at 5 p.m., it's workout time. All day, every day. No, actually not all day, every day. I usually go around 4 times per week. And then I think tonight we have like a trivia night at our medical school. And I think there's gonna be food and maybe a little bit of alcohol. So I'm excited for that. All right, so I'm gonna go home now and eat some lunch. All right, so I just got back home and now I'm gonna make my lunch. And generally I meal prep on Sunday so that I have food ready for the rest of the week and I don't really have to worry about cooking, and that saves me a lot of time. And I like to make really healthy meals usually. So here I've got a really awesome meal that I like to make. It's basically just chicken and rice. Well, not exactly rice. It's actually called white rice. It's kind of like a low carb vegetable version of rice, but it tastes really good and it tastes exactly like rice. So I think if you're trying to lose weight or cut, it's a very good option. But you know, nutrition and fitness are really important to me. I think that like as physicians we should practice what we preach, you know, because if we can't live healthy lifestyles, then how do we expect our patients to do the same? You know, if we tell them that, you know, you got to exercise and you got to eat healthy, but if we can't do it ourselves, then I don't think we should expect our patients to either. But also I just like eating healthy. I mean, I feel really good. I don't feel like shit when I, you know, like after I eat McDonald's or something. But you know, every now and then I do think it is important to break away from your diet and, you know, eat foods that you really like or that you're craving, like chocolates or fast food, because we're not all perfect. We can't all eat healthy 100% of the time. And it's good to kind of give yourself some breaks like that in your diet. I think that's really the key to staying consistent with nutrition, is to you know, incorporate in foods that you really enjoy, because otherwise, you know, it'll be really hard to stay consistent over long periods of time. All right, so final meal here that we got. We've got some broccoli, white rice, guacamole, some mango something salsa, and some chicken. So it's gonna be real good. And I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm going to go and do the rest of my studying for the day. All right, so I just finished my lunch, and now I'm pretty much gonna study until I work out. I'm gonna do some of the remaining Anki I have, and probably watch the lecture from this morning. So just as an example here of some of the types of cards that I'm doing, vitamin blank excess is associated with hyperglycemia and hyperuricemia. I believe that's vitamin B3. Yeah. The symptoms of carcinoid syndrome may be remembered with the mnemonic B, FDR, bronchospasm, F, facial flushing. Yeah. Following platelet adhesion, primary hemostasis, there is platelet agranulation, or degranulation. Fat embolus is associated with bone fracture. A premortem thrombi is distinguishable from a postmortem thrombi by the presence of lines of Zahn and adhesion to a vessel wall. 3 major risk factors for thrombosis are disruption in blood flow, hypercoagulability, and endothelial cell damage, which is the Virchow triad. Yeah, and so basically I will go through these cards in sort of a random order. And yeah, I'm usually a lot quicker because I'm kind of reading them out loud. So it's taking me a bit longer, but we all good. All right, so quick study break now. I'm gonna eat a protein bar for the gains as always. It is a Red Velvet Pure Protein, 20 grams of protein, 190 calories. Yeah. Quick taste test of this Red Velvet protein bar. Dang, that's pretty good. It even looks like a red velvet cake. For the gains. Oh my god, so I just got an email about my biochemistry exam, which was yesterday actually, and yeah, I passed, which is awesome. I was so nervous about it because it was a really hard exam, I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of changed my study habits for the exam as an experiment, so I went in a bit nervous, but I passed, which is good, so I'm super happy about that. But anyways, now I finished my Anki, so I'm gonna go to the Y now to do my calisthenics workout. I don't think I'm gonna bring this camera. I'm just gonna bring my phone and kind of record a few of the exercises and the stretches and stuff that I do. And I'll probably do a little voiceover just explaining my routine and stuff. So I'll catch you there.
負けることはもう怖くない価値を諦めるのが嫌なんだもう絶対逃げたりはしないからなりたい僕で人みたいだけしょうもないきりごくだとしても君が渡れたくれないんだ強さは何かの上に立つためあるんじゃない大切なものも抱きしめるそのために何も我慢なくしてもきっと君を忘れない精一杯この涙かき分けて君に全てをあげるからお願いどうか消えないでくれあの日守ると決めた約束はこの胸に消えそうな光だとしてもいけいけ
So I just came back from the gym. I had a really good workout. Now usually I make my famous protein smoothie, but now I'm just gonna eat a banana because we're getting free food at this trivia night event at our medical school. So I'm just gonna eat a quick banana, take a shower, and then I'm gonna head to the trivia night and hopefully Red House wins. All right, banana time.
I am the stone.
And we back.
Hi, can I do this? Which one? The grapefruit? Honey?
All right, so I just got back from trivia. Unfortunately, we lost, but I still got some free food at the event, which is the most important thing. So now I'm just going to probably do a little bit of editing and read a little bit of the Demon Slayer manga. My fiance is really obsessed with the manga. We watched the anime, and she told me that I have to read the rest of the manga. So comment below if you also read any Demon Slayer, because the anime was super hype. So I'm gonna try and finish the entire manga in the next 2 days, because we just had an exam yesterday, so our schedule is gonna be pretty light, which means I have more time to do fun things. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of editing, read a little bit, and then I will head to bed. And tomorrow Christina is coming. Christina is my fiance, and I'm gonna pick her up from the airport tomorrow. But yeah. Boop. All right, so I finished everything for today. Did all my Anki and editing and stuff like that, and now it's time for bed. But yeah, you know, med school, it's been a roller coaster so far. It's pretty hard, not gonna lie, but it's all right. You know, we take it one day at a time. But I hope you enjoyed this kind of day in the life video. And as always,